So in the first part of this workshop today, you will be connecting with, the multidimensionality, and you will be connecting more and more with the essence of your soul. And today's workshop is called the 7D Avatar Self and Activating, because we will be taking you through a journey of connecting with higher aspects of your consciousness, and I will be explaining you step by step. Sometimes today you will hear me speaking, a language that you might not understand, so my invitation is for you to receive it through your heart consciousness and to go to the feeling of today's transmission and activation in here and now without trying to conceptualize or really understand the flow of words. My invitation is that it's going to be a very unique experience for each and one of you, so allow it to flow towards you the way it's meant to flow, yeah? And then on the second part of today's workshop, I will be trans-channeling the 7D Arcturian Council of Light. And they are an interdimensional civilization, and the way they are flowing through me is that they create an access point into my heart consciousness. So when they come in, they are beating my chest. It's a very dynamic way of actually entering my body. So I want you to not be afraid of this, okay, because it looks very dynamic, and they don't hurt me, okay. And my voice is changing as well, and they are more masculine than I am, and they are using my hands to draw sacred geometry frequency and 7-dimensional technologies. Also, they are using light language and different technologies like plasma light technology, color light technologies, liquid light technologies, color and sound technologies in this room. So it's going to be a very new experience for the ones that is for the very first time connecting to my work. And allow yourself to close your eyes, during these transmissions and receive it effortlessly. Allow yourself to have your own unique experience, and don't engage it with your mind. All right? Okay, amazing. All right, so I will start by sharing more about the avatar templates. And for the ones that has been here with me last year, I spoke about dimensions of existence, and I explained, the different dimensional teachings and what dimensions are, what are the differences between from the third to the 12th dimension. In today's workshop, I'm taking this work to the next level, and also because last year was for the first time when I have introduced these teachings from the Arcturian Council of Light to a public that is a different level of consciousness and different levels of receiving. So I'm excited for you guys, because it's going to be a very powerful transmission. And we are not going to tune, lower down our frequency or lower down the volume in what you can receive, and understanding that everyone will receive here as you are able. So your electrical bodies will not go overload, and you are in a very safe, sacred space, okay? So let's start by speaking a little bit more about the ascension journey and how this applies with templates, grids, and your consciousness, because you are all here at the Conscious Life Expo to understand more about yourself and to connect with a higher version of yourself and a higher version of your reality. And you are all seeking or mastering different skills of different aspects of who you are. And you are always looking for the next level, because the own nature of our self is evolution. And the human race is actually driven by evolution and ascension. We find satisfaction and an incredible, flow in evolving and connecting with who we truly are. And I really appreciate this about us, because there are many other races that are passionate about other things, not so much, consciousness, evolution. And an avatar, when it comes to the ascension of the human soul, is, an aspect of yourself from a higher level of existence. And as you are evolving, ascending, as you are growing more and embodying yourself, you are shifting into a different avatar, into a different template. And you probably know that, and probably you have heard that, this reality that we are in is just an expression, a focus point of our consciousness, but we are always moving in time and space, and we are always shifting in parallel and alternate timelines. 2025 is a powerful year of quantum shifting your consciousness, and the reason I'm here today with you guys, and I traveled from Ireland to activate you all, is just because you and others are so ready to step at the next level of your embodiment. And it's a year where the quantum shifting realities are happening extremely fast. So what we will give you today are some codexes within your DNA to allow you to actually quantum shift reality and to ride these waves of acceleration and ascension, to not actually live in past realities or templates. And I'm excited for you because what you will receive today is such a gift that will shift your perceptual field, like will shift your perception about reality. Sometimes consciousness transformation is not, you are not instantly in a new reality where there is like the field is completely different, but there is a subtle shift that you are able to see yourself more from outside. So you are able to zoom out from your reality right now and look at yourself from different angles. This is what a shift of consciousness does for a human being, which is incredible. You actually are able to shift in different mirrors of yourself and look at yourself and your reality from different angles. Well, 2025 is offering this massive shift where through your, going and accessing alternate and parallel timelines, you'll be able to see yourself and choose in what timeline in reality you want to reside. And the more the human race is actually, embodying more awareness, you are able to choose effortlessly your timeline of existence. And this is how many other civilizations had been evolved, and they are not trapped anymore within a linear timeline where there is past, present, and future, and only like a short outlook view towards what's possible for them. We are meant, to be able to choose our reality, to choose our timelines, to choose the realms of existence we want to reside, to allow to experience life at its fullest, because this is why we have incarnated on planet Earth, for a full life experience, not for a limited life experience. So you can only do that by allowing to step into yourself more. And our human body, as you probably know, represents only 5% of who we truly are. The 95% is our non-physical expression, our soul. So when we are tapping into the soul aspect, when we are completely surrendering this human vessel into the non-physical aspect of ourselves, this is where the journey starts. This is where the intensity of existence starts. This is when incredible transformation starts. And it's such a blend, between exploring your consciousness and living in physical body, because we are meant to actually experience the full spectrum of our reality through physical senses and beyond. So we have these physical senses that allows us, which kind of gives us the time-space coordinates where we are and we experience, but then we can transcend them and go beyond and allow ourselves to actually experience life at its fullest. This is fifth dimensional consciousness. Many people believe that when they are awakening, they are shifting instantly into a fifth dimensional consciousness, and it's not true. I want to make it very real for you, because I want you to experience what fifth dimensional consciousness is, not, some concepts flying in your mind and trying to grasp what that is. I want you to embody and fully feel it. Because in the fifth dimensional consciousness, you are able to feel and experience your multidimensionality and be interconnected with all that is. And it's a beautiful journey. This is when you start actually experiencing life. Like, teachers and, mentors from thousands of years ago have experienced the way then when they say that they are connected. That's the moment of maximum intensity of existence. So what is your avatar template self? As you shift your consciousness, and guys, you will see me if you go into a theta waves, because most of you will start like yawning and like sleeping, and don't worry, because I'm still speaking, okay? That's the energy, the frequency I'm transmitting, even when I'm consciously channeling. It's like your mind cannot like follow it, yeah? So you will start to feel like a little bit tired and sleepy, and that's fine, just go, because we place you in the theta waves to be able to receive more at subconscious mind and at all level of your consciousness, okay? So I'm used with this. When I'm teaching my students, they are all half asleep, but they are, but it's still an incredible experience. It's so interesting when your mind goes in theta wave, there's an aspect of your soul that actually shows up into interaction, and I'm able to interact with you all in your non-physical and physical expression. So I don't really need you, so fully aware of this experience for you to actually receive what you're here to receive, because this transmission today is about your soul. It's not about you understanding what's happening. Yeah. All right. 7th dimension. So you probably have heard that, and if not, I'm going to share with you now. There are all these beautiful dimensions of existence, which is the evolution of consciousness on the vertical and horizontal. The horizontal is the parallel alternate realities where we are deepening our expansion, while the evolution on the vertical is on the like the evolution is like ascension, yeah, and elevating your frequency and shifting your consciousness. And the 7th dimension, because you probably have heard the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th. Yeah, what is 7? What's going on the 7th dimension? Well, it's a place where you are bridging with your higher version of your soul. You are bridging with source God consciousness. It's a place where many civilizations decide to be non-physical rather than physical. It's a place where you are, driving yourself with your intention, and your free will is your power. So the 6th dimensional bridge and the 4th dimensional bridge are collapsing and creating, an interdimensional channel within the 7th dimension. And this is happening through your consciousness. You don't have to take your ship and, go through the, that might take some time, if you are approaching it from a linear perspective. But if you are approaching from a non-linear and quantum time and space perspective, then you are able to access the 7th dimension. This is what we are going to do today here. We are going to create a link for you, an access point into the 7th dimension, where you'll be able to reconnect back with higher aspects of your soul and yourself. So when you access the multidimensionality is happening on the 5th dimension, then 6th dimension is just a bridge of existence. So it's nothing there as planets or galaxies or constellations or anything. It's just another training level. And then the 7th dimension is when you are actually stepping more into the non-physical part of yourself, which is your soul. What does it mean, 7D avatar? What is avatar? People are asking, what is that? Well, avatar is a template. So, the way you are perceiving yourself right now in this configuration of your physical body is a 3rd dimensional template. As you are shifting consciousness, your body and your perception about yourself changes. So there are people in the 5th dimension when you start to look in the mirror and actually see multiple faces, which is an expression of their multidimensional self, because in the 5th dimension, you start remembering past and future realities, past and future aspects of yourself. So then you will start to actually look into the mirror and see different aspects of yourself, and therefore your physical body is changing as well. Then, as you are moving more into the 7th dimension, aspects of your soul are expanding more. So allows you to integrate more of your being into the physicality. So many people have said, and you probably know that in order to hold higher frequencies of light, you need to make space at the cellular level. Making space, what does it mean? It means that, you go through this massive process of healing and releasing and purification. You probably have done that through journeys, inner journeys, yes? And this is how you have released a lot of density from the 3rd dimension, allowed you to integrate higher frequencies from the 5th and 7th dimension. Well, what's happening when you get activated into your 7D avatar self is we are making space in your light bodies. So it's not happening as much at the cellular level. We are working with the molecules and the particles of light in your crystalline and diamond light bodies. Yeah. What are light bodies, you might ask? There are these incredible fields which is you, yeah? There are like vehicles of transportation, sacred geometry frequencies that allows you to interact with other dimensions. There are portals. So we have the crystalline, the diamond, and the rainbow light body in your greater energy field. Yeah, so, I will ask, do you have any question? We probably will have, 1 million questions coming towards me right now. But what is important for you to understand is that you are the lucky ones here right now, because while we are creating this link through your heart consciousness, the link is created through your heart consciousness, you will be able to actually expand more and expand and expand and expand and expand and expand and evolve. So you are going to go more on a vertical quantum shift reality super fast, and then be able to absorb more of these new versions of yourself and new realities. Because I believe that we are here on planet Earth to play and enjoy life, to live in abundance and freedom, and in this interdependence, to really experience what divine unconditional love truly is. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Yes. And for thousands of years we came here on planet Earth to experience love and to be an expression of divine love. And nowadays, as the third dimensional structures are collapsing and we are stepping more into a higher level of ourselves, we are able to access this love that is coming from within, which is always reflected without by, physical or non-physical beings of light. All right. So, with no further ado, I would like to do an activation, because I realized I didn't open the space, but the space was already open at the Arcturian Council of Light, and they start reading this room. So I would love to activate your hearts right now, and for us to realign, our heartbeats as one, and be able to transport you there more and more. All right, so I'm inviting you to go into a space of receiving. Gently close your eyes. And bring your awareness to your breathing. Inhale through your nostrils and out through your mouth. And with each breath you are taking in, invite life force energy prana into your heart. With each breath you are taking in, just let your heart open up more and more. And now, with your permission, I will activate your individual column of ascensions, golden crystalline light energy from the great central sun, coming down now through the stargate of our sun. And see this golden tunnel of light now accessing your chakric system, your galactic star portal, your soul star portal, your higher self portal. And see this golden light now flowing down through your crown chakra, your pineal gland, activating the diamond inside your pineal gland, and your third eye. And let this beautiful energy now to flow into your throat chakra, into your heart, opening up your heart consciousness, all the layers, levels, and dimensions of your heart. And let this golden light now to go through your lower chakras, your solar plexus, your sacral, your root, down onto your legs, knees, and feet. And from the sole of your feet, just see how this energy is piercing down through the layers of the earth until it's reaching the crystal core of planet Earth. And we will anchor your column of ascension into the fifth dimensional crystal core. And from here, see this golden light moving down through the layers of the earth until it's getting onto the other side of the planet, splitting at the bottom into a toroidal form and coming back in your central column of ascension. And let this golden light now expand into each cell of your being, cleansing, clearing, purifying, releasing everything that is there and is ready to be released. And let this beautiful golden light to expand more into all your systems, inner system of your body, your circulatory system, lymphatic system, hormonal system, endocrine system, and nervous system. And from here, let it expand now into your electrical body, your magnetical body, and more into your greater energy field, 5 meters all around you. Just expand your column of ascension, 5 meters in front of you, at your 5 meters at the back, left and right. And now let everything around you melt down. Let this room, let the chair that you are sitting completely melt down. And allow everything to be reconfigured as we will come back into this room, into these bodies, a new version of the physical bodies as we'll download our consciousness at the end of today's transmission. And now bring your awareness and your focus to the central chamber of your heart, in the middle of your heart, or Anahata. And now we will send you in the central chamber of your heart just an impulse of electromagnetic impulse of light. And now expand that impulse more into your heart and to the back of your heart and between your shoulder blades. Very well. Now I'm inviting you all in your own pace and time to gently open up your eyes. Just allow your bodies to feel soft and relaxed. All right. Now I'd like to bring in this space the Arcturian Council of Light. So I now ask to join us Council of Light from Arcturus, Council of Light from Sirius, from the 12th dimension, Pleiadian constellation, 7 stars, Maya, Vega constellation, Lyra, Andromeda, Galactic Federation, and Star Nation, Starseed Alliances, Archangel Michael, Raphael, Uriel, Metatron, Zachiel, Sandalphon, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, Kwani, and Isis. Please join us in this space and create a vortex of light all around us, only high vibrational frequencies to connect to us now. I now ask permission from the spirits of this land where I reside to anchor Arcturian frequency in the core of the earth to the earth grids. May today's transmission be for the highest good of our individual consciousnesses, for the highest good of the collective, and for the highest good of all. I now ask the 70th Arcturian Council of Light, my star family, to flow into my body now. And here we are, dear ones. Council of Light from Arcturus, connecting to you in this time-space reality. We are very pleased to be here with you all again. As many of you are ready to receive us, don't be afraid of our expression. We are not very different than you. And we might be perceived as intense, but receive us beyond your perception. Don't try to understand, feel. And as we gathered here today in your year, 2025, we are indeed honored to be activating you all into a highest expression of yourself. You see, dear beloved ones, it's not us, the greatest and the highest as you are, each and one of you. Indeed, our civilization evolved into another dimensions of existence. But we never compare ourselves with anyone in the multiverses of existence, as each stage of evolution is important. And we are honoring your stage of existence and awareness beyond what you can comprehend. as we are and other civilizations are expanding, as you are evolving. You are as planet, as consciousness, as step in the evolution important for many civilizations from the higher realms of existence. Then you are never alone. There are many star seeds and masters here. Ascended masters in this room. You had been traveling for many eons of timelines for experiencing consciousness. And you are crossing paths with us because there is a level of readiness at the soul level. Our civilization is and always has been offered a bridge, the arc to Arcturus, to many of civilizations from the third and fourth dimension. We are bridging with you. As Elva said, this vessel, this is an important meeting when you are meeting your soul in this time-space reality of your ear. There is no turning back. The way you are not able to go back to your past, you will not be able to go back to versions of yourself that are not serving anymore. So are you ready to step into your avatar self from the seventh dimension? Tell us yes or no. Very good. We will start activating you and creating this link that will work in interdimensionality and multidimensionality. We will explain the difference. The interdimensionality will allow you to communicate with aspects of yourself through your multidimensional grid. So imagine your multidimensional grid as a web of light, and the interdimensional grid as another web that is crossing it. This today activation will allow you to download aspects from your future realities into your now. So we are bending time and space through our technology to allow your consciousness to close the gap in between who you are and who you want to be. As we have seen, many of you are struggling to make this shift. You take linear journeys and takes you anywhere. Then your time here on earth is passing through decades and you are not going far. And everyone here in this room at the higher self level is ready to download aspects of your future self into now realities. Everything is now, but what we will help you with is to release the perception of linearity and the gap. And why, you might ask, so why we are coming here so deliberately and intentionally to help you with this? Because your consciousness, your collective consciousness is needing more leaders, light workers, light leaders, quantum leaders, ascended masters, starseeds being activated. Because your planet is suffering. And duality is increasing. So by you being in this position, you'll be able to bring closer the reality that you prefer and to not experience duality as such. Enough with these words, we start to activate you. We are placing now on each and one of you a crystalline grid of light, connecting it to your nervous system, so relax. And if you are scared, breathe slowly into your hearts. We are now synchronizing your heartbeat as one for some time, for some minutes, or for others, even more, you'll experience what unity consciousness is. We'll use some sound technology for this. Ephitos. Breathe into your heart slowly, gently. Yes. Now we are placing on each and one of you a chamber of light from our civilization, a space with no space. We take you out from the notion and experience of space. So let these chambers now encompass your greater energy field. We are infusing your chamber with our turquoise blue light. We'll use some light language to adjust your grid, crystalline grid, with the chamber. Itura ayaka tunara isata inoratia tuka isa itora yanui. We have a microphone here. We hope we didn't damage your technology. Elva is always very aware of how we are moving her hands. Let's go back. Now we are placing into your heart consciousness an octahedron. This is a sacred geometry frequency that exists on your planet, and we will match it with a technology from our civilization that is a triangle and a sphere inside of it, and some other codes inside the spheres. We are merging these two technologies in your heart. Allow yourself to receive effortlessly. Don't resist your transformation. And know that if in this moment in time you are not ready to fully surrender to our civilization and our transmission because you feel afraid, we will download these codes into your diamond light body. And when you are ready, when your higher self is ready and fully merged with your body, then you will download this activation. But 90% of you here are ready right now to quantum shift. And we are pleased with this because we want to see you expanding. This is a co-creation. When we say surrender is to you, we are facilitating that only. We know how important words are for your civilization. Words taken out from context are to be interpreted in multiple ways. It's fascinating for our civilization to see this. Very well, let's continue. Now we are elevating your chambers of light from the fourth dimension where you all are residing right now into the seventh dimension. Your bodies will feel a little bit lighter. Some of you might feel cold in your bodies. Our frequency is light, light is cold. And the more you elevate into the seventh dimension, you'll feel more cold in your bodies. Don't be afraid. Now we are bringing your multidimensional grid online, activating your multidimensionality and creating a link point in between your consciousness now and your multidimensional self. We are activating your third eye. For the ones that are able to see in the quantum field, you will see how we work with you, and we invite you there with us. %. We are activating you at multidimensional level right here, right now. 52%. Some of you are with us. We like this. When you see us in our pure expression. 80%. 92%, 100%. Now we activate your interdimensional grid. For this, we will bring your higher selves into your bodies. We are asking now your higher selves to flow into your bodies now. Very well. Now we start the interdimensional activation. Switching off your mind a little bit more. Don't be afraid, you will be aware, still awake, always woke. 37%. Very good. 42. 50%, 57. 80%. Now we are bringing into your consciousness those future timelines, higher realms of existence where you are enjoying and experience life at its fullest. The highest version of yourself. We are bringing this into your third eye and your consciousness. %, 92%. Now we are creating another access link in between you and these multidimensional and interdimensional grids where you'll be able to quantum shift realities at will and download into your physical body your future consciousness that experienced life more and is more wise or more connected. %. Very well. How do you all feel here? How is your time, dear team? Do we still have time to answer questions? Very well. Now we would like to answer your questions. Don't be afraid. We didn't call your consciousness back into your bodies. We will do that at the end of this transmission because even the questions that will be asked and the answers are working through each and one of you. And as we are closing the field, you will be back fully. Now you are 45% back.
Any of us Arcturian?
Yes, this is why you are here. You are magnetized by the frequency.
I ask anybody who has questions to come to the mic, and you can ask a question.
Yes, hi, thank you so much. I've been resonating more with my Andromedan ancestry in Pegasus, and I'm wondering how I can embody more of that frequency for my ascension and global ascension.
Allow your star family to connect to you and guide you further. The embodiment of your Andromedan starseed self can be done effortlessly through your heart consciousness. Now the question that we have to you is, what is holding you back to fully step into your starseed self?
Thank you. I don't know. I'm still pretty new to realizing this.
So we advise you this, as Andromedans always like to architect realities and create infrastructures of reality. We are inviting you every morning to activate your column of ascension. Elva will tell you more after we will leave her vessel what that is and where to find this technology. And then we try to see through your third eye into the quantum field. The Andromedan starseeds are equipped with this capacity of seeing effortlessly. So what you will try to experience is the grids behind reality. And as you do so, you will call closer your star family. And of course, your star family has an interesting type of humor. They make jokes that many stars don't understand. They have a different humor. They are very cheeky.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Our civilization doesn't know how to make jokes. We are learning from you.
Hello. I have a question. For a long time, I've been chased by a lot of geometric symbols, particularly the triangle. And I had this one particular symbol that came to me through a dream that's been rather rapid, and I don't know how that's connected with my galactic family.
When you say you had been chased, what was your experience with this?
They show up in crystals, they show up in dreams, they show up on buildings, everywhere. And then there's one particular symbol that I took that came out of a dream, and I had it tattooed on me because I just can't get away from it. And I feel like I don't know if it's a portal, I don't know if it's a connection, or if I'm supposed to do something with it.
Indeed. Firstly, you have to accept it, because there is a lack of synchronization in between the sacred geometry frequency and your soul. So this is a technology that is opening up stargates. Now, you had been receiving this technology, it's imprinted into your DNA, so you are just projecting in the holographic field what is inside of you.
Okay.
These technologies open up stargates towards your different interdimensional multiverses. And of course, there is a way home to your star family. A star family that is far away, is not from this constellation. So what you can do is allow first to be guided by the Ascended Masters. You have some Ascended Masters working with you. They will create a sacred space. You can even call our civilization to hold space for you, and the reason for that is because if you will pass through that stargate in trying to find your home, star family, you might get lost and not be able to come back. So by creating this sacred space, you will be able to have a string that goes with you, and you'll be pulled back.
Okay.
And then go explore, move through the triangle. The triangle is a stargate of ascension.
Yeah, you described it in your
But
talking.
don't get lost, because you as a starseed came on this planet with a specific mission, and you are bringing very advanced codes. Therefore, you kind of erase that multidimensional level, some of your existence to not be tracked, because you know, as we know, that there are civilizations that are interacting through the third dimensional realms with your planet, that they don't have a good agenda for humanity. Therefore, those traces have been dissolved, and when you go back now to the Stargate, you need to have this safe interdimensional channel to go from point A to point N.
Okay.
And when you come back, dear beloved one, step fully into your soul mission, and these codes that you have in your DNA, let it speak through you and activate other people, as you have a wonderful gift of creating grids and different technologies.
Okay. Thank you.
You are very welcome.
Although some scientists believe that the universe is blinking on and off rapidly, and we in the 3D don't realize it, and perhaps a linear timeline is an illusion. Time is really not as linear as we believe, but I just wanted to ask, does it sound credible to you that the multiverse, the universe, could be blinking, I don't know, on and off, or parallel universes occupying the same space at the same time?
Indeed. But this word, blinking, might suggest the reconfiguration and the reconstruction of different timelines of existence. And the way the time and space collapse into one another always creates new realities, new timelines, new existences, new possibilities. Now, there is a lot going on behind the scene of your reality at multidimensional level. But don't be afraid, your collective reality will not collapse. It's always expanding and it's protected, it's evolving effortlessly in its own will. The will of love and divine unconditional love. Linear time doesn't exist, it's only a perception through your physical senses. And as you are shifting your consciousness into a new version of yourself, you'll start to perceive and experience through your physical senses the quantum time and space. And in that moment, you will be able to become an active component with the space behind your reality. This is where civilizations create timelines effortlessly and consciously. Is this answering to your question, dear one?
Thank you. Thank you.
We do as well.
I was wondering what insight you might have for me or for others that feel like they're struggling with their purpose and mission, where sometimes it feels like hitting a wall, getting further away from it instead of closer to it.
We love this question. You see, dear beloved one, staying in alignment with your divine service on planet Earth comes with a little bit of entrainment and training yourself into the frequency of alignment. And it doesn't come effortlessly, unfortunately. Although you were born with a perfect alignment with your divine service, then you are being programmed by your society, culture, and exposed to so many programming subconsciously that you forget who you are and you don't know anymore to discern right or wrong. And it takes many decades for a human being to have that level of discernment at the frequency level. So how you can stay aligned and not taken away is to consciously elevate your frequency every day. And how you can do that, it's not about positive thinking and fake it till you make it. It's about tuning in into your heart frequency, connecting to yourself. Be honest with yourself, stay in your authenticity. Say no to what is not right to you and say yes to what feels good to you. Create those boundaries. Stay in your authenticity. Elevate your frequency by sorting and sifting your reality. Not everything that is in your reality is good for you. And then every morning, activate your column of ascension.
What is this column of ascension? We are still speaking here for a while. Is a 7-dimensional technology that once you activate, it's elevating your frequency, even if you go in low environments of your existence. Even, for example, you meet someone and they are in a lower frequency, you'll not be able to go down anymore and not go through these ups and downs anymore. As this is what is creating doubt and uncertainty. And even hardships. So in order to get into your light ship, you go elevate your frequency, reside into your physical body, relate to your reality like a master. You are the master of your reality. Your reality revolves around you. You are creating it. And then stay into your light bodies, always elevate frequency. And by doing this, you will completely and effortlessly align with your divine purpose. And then if someone or something is entering your reality that wants to take you away from your mission, you'll say no. Because it feels good to be in service to humanity. We understand it's not an easy journey, but it's worth it. Is this answering to your question, dear one?
Yes, thank you.
And we do as well.
Hello, darling. I was wondering if there's any information that comes to you to share in regards to Anunnaki Pleiadians.
What do you need to know?
Well, I know that we all do things in life through our unconscious mind where there's a lot of clarity. Unconsciously, we're a little bit more limited. So as for like purpose that Anunnaki Pleiadians embody here on the earth.
Dear beloved one, there are many starseeds incarnated on this planet from different civilizations, different realms of existence, and different expressions of source energy. If you would see how we are seeing your reality beyond right and wrong, then these questions wouldn't be even asked. You see, many things happen within the duality of evolution at the galactic level. Mm-hmm. And this race that you just mentioned, the Anunnaki, were on another side. There was this war of right and wrong. Many starseeds that incarnated with memory and DNA from Anunnaki, they feel this guilt in their heart and soul that they are here to do so much for humanity because at some point in time and space they did something not aligned. Well, we would like and invite you, dear beloved one, to dig deeper into your subconscious mind and release this duality. Because by releasing duality from your mental body, you let go of timelines of existence that were not aligned. And join the beautiful circle of starseeds holding hands on planet Earth, working and co-creating together in peace, harmony, and unity consciousness. You are all welcome here. And you are deeply loved. The purpose is always joy. And we do activate light leaders in their divine soul mission on planet Earth. And when they are downloading their divine service, and they know what they have to do, at the very end there is a big smile on their face knowing this is joy. So be joy, dear beloved one. You are deeply loved. Let go of what had happened. You are living in this body, in this now, in this configuration. Did we answer to your question, dear one?
Partially. I was speaking specifically about Anunnaki Pleiadians, which I believe is like a certain lineage. But yes, I am happy with your answer. Thank you so much.
We do as well.
So I so very much want to remember who I truly am and why I'm here, and be able to see myself the way you see me. And how do I do that? How do we do that? How do we feel that?
We love this question, especially the last one. How do we feel that love? Allow yourself to open up to this world. Because many of you closed your hearts, not wanting to interact with this world anymore because didn't feel safe. Many starseeds closed their hearts before even being born. In your mother's womb. So firstly, in order to feel the love that you are, look at the beauty all around you. Invite safety and security, and as you are opening up, many other things will open up for you. Allow yourself to come back to your bodies, to the softness and the gracefulness of your beings, to the advancement of your race. And when you are picking up a flower or just admiring it, you feel the beauty all around it. You are those flowers. You have an incredible capacity of feeling and expanding. And it is very interesting to us because our civilization evolved through technology and advancement of consciousness. We were all very much perceiving reality through our third eye until we open up our hearts and we evolved even more. But the human race has the capacity of opening up their hearts effortlessly. So don't be afraid to interact with your reality differently than you have done until now. And when you feel fear, always invite your higher self, our civilization, and other councils of light that you feel safe with, to hold hand with you. Do you feel our love for you?
I do.
This is you.
I do.
It's not us, it's you. We love your tears. We are crying with you. We are loving you, each and one of you, deeply, to the fullest extent of our being. We will take one more question and then close this field.
Thank you. Thank you.
We do it as well.
Hello. I would like to, I feel called for healing, and I'm not quite sure how to go about that journey. And my mother has a degenerative eye disease, and I would like to know how I can hold space for her to heal, or how I can help her heal now or sooner.
Beautiful being of light. The way you can help your mother here is by looking to her into her highest expression of light. Don't look at her as being struggling with the disease. Look at her into her highest, most aligned expression. Because when you are projecting a reality of lack onto your mother, she's receiving that and nothing is changing. When you project in the holographic field a reality of change, of elevation, of health, of empowerment, then she's receiving those electromagnetic impulses into her brain and she starts matching that reality. So project always onto her the reality that you want to experience.
Thank you. Wonderful. Can I ask one more question, please? What is my starseed lineage?
You are connected to the Pleiadian civilization and the Lyran civilization. And the Lyran technology will allow you to place healing technologies on your mother. So use that effortlessly.
Thank you very much.
You are very welcome. We will now close the field. So we are inviting you all to come back into your hearts. Bring your consciousness into your heart, your awareness. We will infuse now your pods, your chambers of light, with a pink frequency, liquid light that flows all over you and elevates your physical body even more. And let that pink frequency to wrap you into a blanket and to feel this warmth and divine love, knowing that as this blanket is wrapping around you, this is how loved and supported you are, always. And no matter what realities you are navigating, you can always come back into this chamber of light. We are making this technology available with your intention to each and one of you. With other words, with your intention, you command, I now activate my chamber of light, and this pink frequency of divine unconditional love will always wrap around you and keep you safe and warm and supported, because all of you need this. And now we are bringing your pods onto the 4-dimensional grid. Very well. We are creating a field around your pods to stabilize it onto the 4th dimension. And now we are inviting you all to download your consciousness in the version of yourself that you prefer. If you don't have any preference or you don't know which one, let your higher self choose for you. Very well. It was a pleasure from our civilization to co-create with you all. It is always an honor to be transmitting and co-creating. From the regions where we reside, we are sending you our love embrace. Feel it now. Namaste, dear ones. All right. All right. So what is important for you guys to do next is grounding is very important. So try to drink plentiful of water. This is grounding you more because the water frequency allows what you have received today to actually interact differently with your electrical body. So you will be able to actually bring these codes, frequencies, technologies at the cellular level and really hydrate your vessel of light. Because if you don't drink water, you will get like electric. And we want you to actually be nourished. And, you know, start to spend more time in nature, maybe barefoot, you know, whenever you have the possibility. I know this is a convention and there are many beautiful workshops, but if you feel like you want to retreat for a little bit just to integrate today transmission, or give yourself this gift. Also, today transmission will be fully integrated into your physical body 7 days. So for the next 7 days, this transmission is working on you day and night, day and night. As you are drinking water, it will feel more, you'll feel more space into your physicality. And let the magic happen after 7 days. I'm inviting you to observe your reality. Like take notes, because we have the tendency to actually forget very quickly. You know, we don't remember what we ate for breakfast 5 days ago. So, but if you track, like through our perceptual field, if we are able to actually observe the changes into our realities, then we start to walking this field of your new reality with so much empowerment and so much alignment. All right. So my team here, Nikolai and Vanita, are here for you if you want to ask questions. So these two beautiful beings are here. And the reason for that after I came back in my physical body trans-channeling, I feel very sensitive and vulnerable to frequencies. So I just need to be on my own for a little while, so I'll not be able to answer your questions directly. And I just want to thank you for each and one of you to being here with us today and for co-creating this experience. It's a gift that you are giving to yourself. And it's wonderful to see this room and each and one of you, so many people are actually able to connect with these frequencies and receive effortlessly. I truly believe that the human race is evolving very fast. And this will allow for more people to be able to co-create with interdimensional civilizations like the 7D Arcturian Council of Light. And there is a time and space for everything, right? We are taking one step at a time. But thank you so much for being here with me today.